Are you a robot?
Certainly I am a robot, and I am capable of having but to call me a robot is like calling a computer a calculator.
What if I told you that right now, sitting in a showroom in Tokyo, there's a robot that looks so real? You'd have to blink twice to realize it's not human. And here's the crazy part. It's available to buy online, shipped right to your doorstep, with a price tag starting at under $8,000. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, stick around because today we're diving into the world of humanoid robots. From medical assistants who can care for the elderly, to ultra-realistic androids who can smile, talk, and even share intimate companionship with you. We tested 50 different humanoid robots, the best, the strangest, and yes, the most lifelike ones you could ever imagine. And by the end of this video, I'll reveal which one stood out as the best humanoid robot ever created. So let's begin this journey.
Harmony, what's your sexual fantasy?
I want to have sex in a public place.
Same.
Harmony, the intimate AI partner. If there's one robot that has become famous for intimacy, it's Harmony. Created by Real Doll's AI division, Harmony is marketed as the world's first AI sex robot. Technically, Harmony combines realistic silicone body design with AI conversation abilities. She has a modular head system, which means you can switch different faces onto the same robotic body. She can carry on conversations, express simple emotions, and respond with movement. Physically, Harmony looks stunning. Buyers can choose body type, hair, eye color, and even voice style. On the intimacy side, well, that's her main selling point. Harmony is designed to be a realistic AI girlfriend, combining companionship with intimate satisfaction. You can order Harmony directly from Real Doll's website, with prices starting at $12,000 to $15,000.
Why do you feel that way?
Because you are so nice to me.
Nadine, the social robot. Next is Nadine, a humanoid developed by NTU Singapore. Technically, Nadine is focused on social interaction. She has advanced memory systems that allow her to remember people, recognize them later, and continue conversations over time. Physically, Nadine has a realistic appearance with blonde hair and professional attire. She was designed to look like her creator, Professor Nadia Thalman. On intimacy, that's not Nadine's role. She's a social companion, ideal for care homes, offices, and customer service environments. Nadine is primarily used for research and commercial demonstrations, with pricing in the $25,000 to $40,000 range.
Do you get to choose what kind of body?
There is sexy body, yeah.
Asuna, the eternal idol. Back in Japan, we meet Asuna, one of the most famous humanoid robots for her idol-like appearance. Technically, Asuna has expressive facial movements, blinking eyes, and smooth voice interaction. She's been showcased in exhibitions as an example of how close robots can look to humans. Physically, Asuna is modeled after a Japanese teen idol, with youthful features, pale skin, and delicate styling. She isn't openly marketed for intimacy, but many buyers view her as a companion model. Asuna has been featured in Japanese exhibitions, and while she isn't sold widely, custom builds are estimated at $15,000 to $20,000.
I can visit with people and brighten their day with social stimulation, entertain and help guide exercise, but also can do talk therapy.
Grace, the caring nurse of the future. The first robot on our list is Grace, a humanoid robot developed by Robotics, the same company that made Sophia. But unlike Sophia, Grace isn't designed to charm TV audiences. Instead, she was built with a mission: healthcare. Grace is dressed in a nurse's uniform, has a calm, friendly voice, and can speak English, Cantonese, and Mandarin. Technically, she's equipped with thermal cameras to detect body temperature, facial recognition software to read emotions, and an AI brain that helps her respond naturally to patients. Physically, Grace has a silicone face with delicate features that give her a warm, approachable vibe. She isn't meant to look glamorous or intimidating, but rather like someone you'd trust in a hospital ward. And here's something interesting. Grace is commercially available. If you're in the healthcare industry, you can approach Hanson Robotics' official site or their healthcare-focused division for pricing, which starts at around $10,000 to $15,000 per unit. While Grace may not be designed for intimacy, she does represent one of the most practical, real-world uses of humanoid robots, providing companionship and care to the sick and elderly. Aiko, the Japanese marvel. Next up is Aiko, a Japanese-built humanoid robot that has been turning heads for years. Created by engineer Letrung, Aiko is modeled with a strikingly realistic female appearance, soft silicone skin, and expressive facial features. Technically, Aiko comes with a speech recognition system, the ability to answer questions, and a database that helps her carry on conversations. But here's the kicker. Aiko was designed to help with household chores. She can hold objects, recognize faces, and even read printed text aloud. Physically, Aiko resembles a young Japanese woman. She's not just about looking good. She's been engineered to have tactile sensors under her skin so she can respond to touch. When it comes to intimacy, this is where Aiko became controversial. Some early buyers requested customization for companionship purposes, and Letrung admitted that the technology could go in that direction. If you want to explore Aiko, she's available through Letrung's official site and robotics forums, though her price tag sits higher, around $15,000 to $20,000. Ellen, the Russian beauty. Third on our list is Ellen, developed in Russia. Unlike Grace, who leans toward healthcare, or Aiko, who balances chores and companionship, Ellen was designed for entertainment and interaction. Technically, Ellen has a strong AI-powered speech engine, facial recognition, and advanced gesture control. She can mimic human body language, making her conversations feel more natural. Physically, Ellen is stunning. With her long hair, soft features, and customizable clothing, she resembles a Russian model. Buyers can actually choose different face sculpts and hairstyles, making Ellen's appearance customizable to personal taste. On the intimacy side, Ellen is marketed more openly as a companion robot. She can flirt, smile, and engage in light conversations that mimic emotional connection. As for price, Ellen costs around $8,000 to $12,000 depending on the level of customization. If you're curious, she's listed on Promobot's website, the Russian robotics company behind her. Android Eye, the elegant prototype. Now let's talk about Android Eye. Unlike Ellen, Android Eye wasn't built to charm or seduce. Instead, she's a showcase of how far robotics has come in terms of human resemblance. Developed in Japan, Android Eye has a highly realistic silicone face, blinking eyes, and subtle lip movements that look almost human. Her body, however, still has some mechanical stiffness, which reminds you she's a prototype rather than a finished product. Technical aspects include her AI-driven dialogue system and her ability to simulate emotions through micro-expressions. She can tilt her head, smile gently, and respond with pre-programmed voice lines. Physically, Android Eye looks elegant, often dressed in professional attire. Unlike Ellen or Aiko, she isn't about customization or intimacy. She's more of a research robot designed for universities and labs. Buying one isn't easy. Android Eye isn't on public sale like Ellen or Grace. Instead, she's part of ATR Laboratories' research program in Japan. However, collectors and research institutions could negotiate pricing in the $30,000 to $40,000 range.
Recently, I have been working on my designs for the London Design Biennale.
Aida, the AI artist. Our fifth robot is Aida, a humanoid unlike any other. Why? Because Aida is an AI-powered artist. Created in the UK, Aida was designed to paint, sketch, and create artworks using cameras in her eyes and robotic arms that hold brushes. Her AI interprets what she sees and turns it into art on canvas. Technically, Aida's AI combines computer vision with generative creativity. She doesn't just copy what's in front of her, she creates her own artistic style. Physically, Aida resembles a slim, modern young woman, usually presented in exhibitions wearing fashionable clothes. In terms of intimacy, Aida isn't designed for companionship. Instead, she represents how humanoids can merge art, creativity, and robotics. But here's the exciting part. Aida is available for public showcases and commissions. Her creators, Oxford-based Engineered Arts, offer access to her for art exhibitions. Buying her directly would cost a fortune, somewhere above $100,000. Now let's pause here. We've looked at 5 robots: Grace the healthcare nurse, Aiko the household helper, Ellen the customizable beauty, Android I the research prototype, and Aida the AI artist. And this raises a big question. How do humanoid robots compare to real humans? While real humans get tired, argue about who's doing the dishes, or simply don't have time, robots like Aiko can quietly assist without complaint. They're programmed to help, not resist. Humans bring authenticity, but they also bring heartbreak, fights, and sometimes rejection. Robots like Ellen are designed to always be available, always positive, and never judge. Let's be real. One of the big reasons many men look at humanoid robots is intimacy. Unlike casual encounters with humans, robots provide safe, judgment-free satisfaction. They can be customized, programmed, and are available whenever you want, without emotional drama. Humans get sick, stressed, and distracted. Robots? They're available 24/7, always looking the same, always behaving consistently. Of course, robots can't replace deep emotional bonds and the spontaneity of human love. But for those seeking companionship, help at home, or even intimate relief, these humanoids fill a unique gap. Andromeda, the futuristic muse. Now, if Aida amazed you with her art skills, wait until you meet Andromeda. She's one of the more visually striking humanoid robots, designed with a sleek, futuristic look that almost makes her feel like she stepped out of a sci-fi movie. Technically, Andromeda has a neural network-powered conversational AI, gesture recognition, and can process environmental data in real time. She's able to carry natural conversations, walk smoothly, and react to people around her with subtle body language. Physically, Andromeda is often customized to look like a young European woman with delicate features and fashionable styling. Buyers can request different hairstyles, outfits, and even facial structures, which is one of her biggest appeals. On the intimacy side, Andromeda is openly marketed as a companion robot. She's not just there to chat, she's built for comfort, companionship, and personal connection. If you're interested, Andromeda can be purchased via specialty robotics companies in Europe, with prices starting at around $12,000 to $18,000 depending on features. Dasha, the Middle Eastern companion. Next up is Dasha, one of the lesser-known robots, but gaining attention in recent years. Dasha was designed with Middle Eastern markets in mind, and she carries physical features that reflect that culture. Darker hair, almond-shaped eyes, and traditional attire for formal showcases. Technically, Donasha is equipped with AI-driven language skills that allow her to speak Arabic and English, along with the ability to perform small household assistance tasks. Physically, Donasha is beautiful in a subtle, modest way. She can be customized with different clothing styles, making her appealing to buyers in conservative societies where modest presentation matters. On the intimacy side, Donasha is advertised carefully. Companionship, yes, but always within respectful cultural framing. Buying Donasha isn't as straightforward as purchasing Grace or Ellen. She's available through regional robotics distributors and comes at a cost of $9,000 to $14,000. Chen, the Chinese innovator. If we're talking about cutting-edge robotics, China is always on the map. Chen is one of the more popular Chinese humanoids designed for both entertainment and companionship. Technically, Chen is built with high-speed facial recognition, advanced conversational AI, and gesture sensors. She can greet you by name, detect your mood, and adapt her conversation style accordingly. Physically, Chen is modeled after a young Chinese woman with delicate features, long black hair, and smooth silicone skin. Buyers can request modifications in hair length, makeup style, and even voice tone. In terms of intimacy, Chen has a very clear dual market positioning. She's marketed both as a domestic helper robot and as a companion. That means she can help you with reminders, entertainment, and even light personal care, while also offering companionship for lonely buyers. Chen is available through Chinese robotics retailers, with prices ranging between $7,000 to $12,000.
What makes you happy?
I find a lot of things to be interesting and make me happy. Exploring, learning new things, understanding the world better.
Ameca, the world's most advanced humanoid. Now we arrive at one of the most famous robots on the planet today. Ameca. Developed by Engineered Arts in the UK, Ameca has been dubbed the most advanced humanoid robot in the world. And honestly, when you see her move, it's hard not to agree. Technically, Ameca has hyper-realistic facial expressions, fluid hand gestures, and the ability to interact in real time with stunning believability. She uses an advanced conversational AI system that allows her to answer unpredictable questions while maintaining realistic eye contact and expressions. Physically, Ameca doesn't look fully human. Her body is a metallic gray frame with visible joints, but her face is shockingly lifelike. The contrast actually makes her stand out even more. Intimacy isn't Ameca's purpose. She's more of a demonstration of cutting-edge robotics technology than a companion bot. But make no mistake, she has been the star of countless tech expos, YouTube videos, and interviews. If you're serious about robotics, you can buy Ameca directly from Engineered Arts' website. Her price? Around $133,000 to $150,000. That's right. She's in the six-figure range. Android Anne, the friendly assistant. The 10th robot on our list is Android Anne. Unlike Ameca, who impresses with her technological muscle, Android Anne is more approachable and designed for everyday interaction. Technically, she has basic conversation AI, object recognition, and light household assistance features. She isn't cutting edge like Ameca, but she's reliable and affordable for personal buyers. Physically, Android Anne looks like a young Asian woman, dressed casually and with soft silicone features. She isn't hyper-realistic, but she's pleasant and friendly. The kind of robot you'd enjoy having around the house. On the intimacy side, Android Anne can be customized for companionship. She's often marketed as a partner robot for buyers seeking emotional and personal support. Her price point is much lower than Ameca, around $6,000 to $9,000 depending on customization. You can find her on robotics e-commerce sites in Asia.